Amazonas, the largest state in Brazil, with 4 million inhabitants distributed in 1.5 million square kilometers, the largest continuous area of rainforest in the world. Here, 98% of the native vegetation is intact. Vanguard legislation already protects forever 25% of this green. Manaus, the capital, is located right in the center of the state, beside one of the most beautiful wonders from nature, the encounter of the waters of the Negro River with the Solimões River. They don't get mixed and form the Amazon, the biggest river in the world. Manaus has 1,700,000 inhabitants, and it is a city with an intense cultural life. Every year, the Amazonas Opera House holds the International Opera and movie festivals. Special guests come from all over the world. The economy in Manaus and Amazonas is vigorous and based on a park with over 400 industries of high technology. This development model doesn't pollute and represents 70% of the state economy. The highest international buyer of the products manufactured here is the United States. The Calderaro Network is the biggest communication network in Amazonas. There are 2 TV broadcasters, 7 radio stations, 41 broadcasters, and the newspaper A Critica, absolute leader in the market in all segments. Working in an integrated way, the vehicles cover the capital and the 71 counties in the interior. Founded in 1949, the newspaper A Critica has 80% of its sales done on the streets in direct contact with the reader. The approximation with the readers and with the community is guaranteed through the development of projects in the social area and the organization of events. Throughout the years, this strategy is what keeps the newspaper in the leadership. A Critica in the School, project of stimulation to the formation of new readers that takes the newspaper to so many schools of the public and private system of education every year. Love Thy Neighbor, campaign of stimulation to the solidarity, awarded by IMA in 2005. This campaign gathered 100 tons of food that were given to institutions of social care. Carnaval, considered the biggest Brazilian party, gathers in Manaus more than 100,000 people. 1 million of viewers watch to the presentations through the broadcasters of the RCC. Peladão, the sport, as a factor of integration of the newspaper with the population. There has been 34 years that the newspaper A Critica has organized this competition every year. More than 1,000 soccer teams enroll for a dispute that lasts 4 months. A championship that involves children, men, women, and the senior category. People from native communities participate in equal conditions. In the country of soccer fields are not a problem. The games are held in all neighborhoods in Manaus, and even in the distant cities of the interior. Parintintim, Amazon Indian tribe. From the tribe was born the city, Parintins, the stage of the biggest folklorical festival in Brazil. There are nights of magic and enchantment. Two folklorical groups dispute the title of champion. The Garantido is red and white. The Caprichoso is blue and white.
Boi caprichoso, eterna paixão pra brincar. Eu brinco boi, o azul e branco são as cores do lugar.
The crowds are part of the show. Legends, myths, and rituals are performed during 4 hours each night in a huge Amazon arena. Tourists from all over the world dance to the rhythm of folk songs. The Calderaro Network broadcasts live for the whole world via satellite and digital system, 2 million of viewers each night. In the month of the Parintins Folklorical Festival in June, the newspaper A Critica assembles in Parintins an exclusive structure that produces 20 editions and special news. The coverage of the Parintins Folklorical Festival is part of the strategy involving the Calderaro Network with the community. This addition of forces transformed the event into the greatest symbol of the Amazon identity.